Wanya checking in once again. As I predicted, we have in the main event of the Summerslam pay-per-view, we will see the WWE Champion Kofi Kingston defend his belt in a long overdue rivalry with the Viper Randy Orton. It's time for some closure within these two superstars. Hey, let's jump right into this. So as I predicted in one of my previous videos, we all seen that Randy Orton defeated Kofi Kingston last Tuesday night, SmackDown Live, in a 6-man tag team match. We know that Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston, they have some history dating all the way back to 2009, and that was not the only time Randy Orton kicked Kofi Kingston's ass. But now, Kofi Kingston is the WWE Champion. Randy Orton, he may be in for a rude awakening, and I said that very loosely. Randy Orton is in some deep trouble come SummerSlam because he think he gonna take the WWE Championship off of Kofi Kingston easily, like he has done in the past by defeating Kofi Kingston. He in for a treat. One thing I can definitely take from their promo they cut this past Tuesday night, well, last night on SmackDown Live, Randy Orton touched on some beautiful points. He said that he's the only reason why Kofi Kingston is the WWE Champion, because Randy Orton did indeed injure Mustafa Ali, and we all know that it was set for Mustafa Ali to get that push with the WWE Champion, and now we see what he doing with his career, you know, cutting those vignettes. He need to give him a crack at a title, but far as this Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston situation, it's past overdue, and it's time for us to get some closure in this rivalry between the two. So when SummerSlam do roll around, of course, next week and the week after that, leading up into the pay-per-view, we're going to see some RKOs, some Trouble in Paradise. Mainly some of that Trouble in Paradise action, similar to what we seen last night when Randy Orton thought he was slick. He was finna get a quick one in on my boy Kofi Kingston, but it turned out to be some trouble in Viperville when he got troubled in Paradise, kicked upside his head, and Kofi Kingston showed him why he is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion. And as always in a rivalry for a big championship, the competitor, the person that's fighting for the belt, is always gonna gain the most momentum heading into the pay-per-view, and sometimes they end up winning the belt at the pay-per-view. But in this situation, just like many others, Randy Orton gonna build up all this momentum heading into SummerSlam, only for Kofi Kingston to Trouble in Paradise kick him and just put him over and make him a legit WWE Champion. So if for Kofi Kingston to defeat Randy Orton, which is a 13-time world champion, that makes perfect sense. And you know, it only make Kofi Kingston like a real champion. But I wouldn't be mad if the WWE was to flip this championship, meaning that if Kofi Kingston was to lose the WWE Champion to Randy Orton at SummerSlam, I wouldn't be mad, because I got a feeling that the WWE is only gonna get Kofi Kingston one run with the WWE Champion, and I would love to see Kofi Kingston lose the WWE Champion at SummerSlam and get it back. You know, fight for it, you know, keep fighting up, build his way back up into getting another shot at the WWE Champion, and they can drag this whole rivalry all the way out into WrestleMania. I personally like both superstars, how they handle each other inside the ring. So I feel as though Kofi Kingston, he deserves more than just one run with the WWE Champion. I want him to have the champion 2 or 3 times, because Kofi Kingston has honestly and truthfully worked hard to get where he is right now. So at SummerSlam, a 90% chance that Kofi Kingston is going to retain the WWE Champion, and with the other 10%, Randy Orton becoming the 14-time world champion, and Kofi Kingston to get a second run with the belt. And like I said, either way they go, I won't mind, because you know Kofi Kingston is a great champion, and this rivalry between him and Randy Orton is past overdue. And I actually love and I admire how the WWE is pulling rivalries from the past between two active superstars, not no part-timers. Randy Orton is in his prime. Kofi Kingston, you can say he in his prime, because ain't no way in hell Randy Orton finna defeat Kofi Kingston for this belt. It ain't happening. Whether you a fan of Kofi Kingston or not, Kofi Kingston is going to remain the WWE Champion at least until his buzz run down, well, until Vince McMahon get tired of milking the New Day for all the merchandise sales. But hey, I ain't really mad about that situation because I know Kofi Kingston and New Day, with or without championship gold, they are entertaining and they're bringing in a lot of merchandise sales. So this Kofi Kingston wave, we're going to be riding that wave for a long, long time. And I got a feeling he may hold that belt for a whole year, all the way up until the next WrestleMania. Then he may lose it. But for our SummerSlam, you can cancel that out. Kofi Kingston finna defeat a 13-time world champion. I told y'all, like Supersonic, whenever he get hit by something, all the rings pop out. When Kofi Kingston hit Randy Orton with that Trouble in Paradise, all 13 of them world championships are gonna pop out of his ass, and all he gonna see is standing over his head, still the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Kofi Kingston. So with that being the end of today's video on how I was really correct, and you know, my predictions, I'll be there most of the time. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, WWE Championship match, main event, SummerSlam. Hey, get the network because I know you don't want to miss it. It ain't shit but $9.99. Make sure you smash that like button, super kick the subscribe button, comment down below. Make sure you hit that bell notification because the way YouTube is set up, if you ain't got the bell notification turned on, you won't get none of my uploads. And I'm posting videos every single day, and I know you don't want to miss it. And until next time, I'm your host as always, Wanya, checking out.